let's get started, shall we?
Yippee.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, Sui, what is your character's name?
Yes. I actually forgot where my character sheet is again.
It's in the third from the... It's in the journal tab in the top right
Yes,
of the
I
website.
found it. It's she's Ladio. Actually, it's too long, so you can call her just Sis. I don't know why.
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Can you type it out, please?
I would like if she in the chat. Type out. Right in the D20 chat
Yes.
or in the Discord chat.
Roll 20, chat.
Okay.
Please let that know. Alright. So it says, why are you in West Blue?
Why am I in Vesper?
Yes.
That's tired of missing memory behind apps. I just wandering around. There's two players.
Okay. Wandering around place to place. As you're wandering around, eventually you will find yourself in a weird area, even by your standards. Being all over the world, you would have recognized the different things that the Blues are known for. The East is known for its peaceful, chill vibes. The North is the Sea of Kingdoms, the South is the Sea of Science, and the West is the Sea of gang warfare. Though, thankfully, the gangs seem to be in some form of peace. Rather than focusing on each other, they're focusing on something else, which might be a bit weird to you, but you're not going to ignore the advantage that this gives you. More freedom for traveling, for example, without having to be hassled about protection money or things along those lines as you're going through West Blue. It even allows you free access and travel to an island which you will later learn is not typically easy to travel to. You will find yourself having wandered onto Star Partic Island. And what's Trixie doing there? Hold on.
I've been here the
God damn
whole
it, stop
time.
No, you haven't. Get out of here.
My name's Trixie Radical, and I've been the whole time.
This is so funny.
Murdered.
He's been here the whole time.
I'm gonna reroll a character.
Nah, you'll be back.
That's right, Trixie's always back.
I mean, you are effectively a Terminator.
Essentially.
Dun dun dun.
But on Star Partic Island, you find yourself in being directed by a lighthouse to the main port city, and the ship that you're on follows suit, and you find yourself in the city of Hollives. And what's his motto doing there? God damn it. Get out
We've
of
been here
Motto.
the whole time.
Everybody just getting.
Die.
Remembrances
Everybody
of the
just
past.
getting around the
Did you
island.
just kill Mato?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, he wasn't
Damn.
even here? Oh my
If he
god.
did.
So what you doing,
Messed
Sweet?
up.
Again, please.
What's that? So you found yourself in this massive city. A city of opportunity and a city
Okay.
of commerce. You've been wandering around for a bit and
Okay.
your wallet is a bit light. You realize that if you're going
Okay.
to continue your wandering, you're going to need funds.
I'm Monday. Yes, and you're gonna need a green, or in this case, a coin.
So how are you going to get it?
Ugh, and my sense of direction is as good that I can remember. So I'm gonna wandering around to the most part that I can be of use, the inn or the tavern,
All right.
to find a job.
You're able to find a bar, and it's a relatively nice looking bar compared to the seedy ones that you have been in before. Since it's relatively early in the day, there aren't that many people in there aside from those that have very severe alcoholic issues, and they're currently either asleep or unconscious at the bar. The bartender himself is cleaning a glass and looks to you as you come on in. "Hello, ma'am," he says. "Can I get you a drink?"
This place just sound like home. God damn it. Okay. No, actually, I don't mean anything right now. I'm looking for some kind of mission, if you could call it, or a job.
A job, huh?
Anything.
Have you
Yeah.
spoken to the Donovans?
Which Donovan?
Alright. Now, sweet. Do you have your sheet open?
Yes.
I would like you to give me a history check. As in, you click on the history skill that you
History check. Okay.
have. Alright. This is common knowledge, so it's not too much of a worry. Amongst the in West Blue. Sorry, were you going to say something?
No. It's just the wind if you hear something weird from my side.
Oh, it might be my computer, fam. Don't worry about it. But in West Blue, there are 5 families, or 5 gangs. The Donovan family is the oldest of these families. It seems he's suggesting that you go speak to them.
Okay, the older family kind of run this island or this city.
Yeah, this is their island and this is their city.
Oh God. And where do I find this Donovan lad?
While the Donovans are around, look for anyone in a suit with a patch on it. But if you're looking for a job,
So with a
you'll
patch.
probably want to speak with the capo. And he will give you directions to where she would be located.
Okay. And where is this guy exactly?
Oh no, he just told you where it is. So, if you want to go there, you
Oh,
know how
okay.
to get there.
We're just gonna say thank you for the information. Walk out of the bar.
Alright. So where do you go now?
Where do I go now?
Yes.
I guess I'm gonna talk to some of the Novans. Subordinate or something.
Alright.
Suit with the pads.
Well, you are able to find one of the Donovans just walking around. As the barkeeper said, they are wearing a suit and are also armed, but they don't seem to have it like... They're holding it at the ready, but not aiming to fire it at anyone. Not yet, anyway. But nobody seems to be giving the Donovan any side-eye or anything. It appears that Donovan's walking around armed might be normal. Maybe they're guards, since you haven't seen anyone in any military uniforms.
Okay. So instead of walking around and see one of the guys,
Yep.
as I about to start walking toward them, I just gonna kind of stalk them around to see what are they going for a bit.
Okay, roll me stealth.
If I can,
please.
can I do that?
Yes, you just have to roll stealth.
My stealth exit 1. It's gonna be fun.
Okay,
Heavy hammer.
so you follow the guy around for a couple of minutes, but he turns a corner. As you follow him around the corner, you turn into the barrel of a gun. His gun, as he's aiming at you. Why are you following me around? Who the hell are you?
Whoa there, buddy. That's no need for the gun. And I raise my hand and show no sign of hostility toward them. I'm just looking for your boss.
He keeps
Have something to
his-
talk with.
He keeps his eyes on you, but will lower the gun a little. The hell you want to talk with Madame Das for?
Just, a bit of exchange. I have information you might want.
Oh yeah?
For the exchange of kind of job. Some kind of job.
You want a job? You'd be better off asking...
Yeah,
You'd be better off asking the copper than speaking to Das. She doesn't just hand out jobs to anyone.
so you might be able to tell me where this guy is, right?
Well, Dr. Cleaner is... And he will then give you directions to where you can find Dr. Cleaner.
Okay.
The capo.
The option I go.
Okay.
And I'll be seeing you around.
Uh-huh, he says while
And then I
resting
left.
his rifle on his shoulders. Okay. So, after some walking, you will arrive at what appears from the outside to be a doctor's clinic. But it is the right address that you were given by both the Donovan and the bartender as to where the capo is. You head in.
Okay. Head in.
Alright.
It's some kind of clinic that I kind of hated because a lot of stuff that I don't want to talk to. Especially the kind of doctor. But anyway, as I go in, I start looking around.
Alright. You head in and look around, and you'll see a woman in a black cocktail dress with a large black fuzzy scarf around her shoulders that is tending to a mother and a child that are sitting on a bed. She's speaking to her in a quiet but gentle voice and hands the kid a lollipop before sending them on their way. And she sighs as she watches them before her eyes settle on you. Hello, she says. Are you sick? You don't look it.
Not particularly.
Her
I mean,
eyes watch you for a
I'm not
minute.
sick now.
So
Okay.
what, you want to check up or something? Or are you here for other reasons, seeing as how you're dressed like you're just got out of a war zone?
In matter of fact, yes. I'm here for another matter. Not that for check-up. Check-up might be good, but I'm kind of lack of something called money right now. So, if you can do it right here, I will be there for sure. But for now, I'm kind of looking for something that I can do to earn some kind of payment.
Yeah, I can do that. We have an issue with a group of people that have been trying to harass our farmers recently. I'll give you 10,000 berries per
A
head
group
that
of
you
people,
bring in.
eh?
They're harassing our farmers.
10,000 berry.
Per head, yes.
Okay. A group of people that harassing your farmer.
Yeah.
And you're gonna pay me 10,000 per head.
Yeah.
So, how many of this guy do you know?
I don't really know.
Oh,
I
you
think
haven't information.
5 or
You don't
10.
really know. That's okay. 5 or 10.
Yeah. There's a hell load of more of them. But
Oh.
if you can, just stop them from harassing the farmers, scare them off or kill them or whatever. As long as you bring back proof, you'll get 10,000 per.
Alright. That's a deal then.
Alright. Good luck.
I will be seeing you when the job is done.
I'll be
I
here.
bow and I walking out the clinic. I'm heading to the farmland of the city.
Okay. So, you exit the urban environment and you're near the rural areas. As with before, there are Donovans there that seem to be armed, but a lot less than what you saw in the city itself. For the farmers, you can see that they seem to be tending to the crops, watering them, spreading fertilizer, etc., etc. And there is one portly person on a horse holding a rifle that's just also patrolling the area. What do you do?
Okay, I do arrive here. I'm starting to observe the situation, the people around it. To check every position that I can see.
So you're checking every position you can see. Alright, roll me perception, please. What's exactly in these positions are you
Perception.
checking for?
A place, maybe a site for an ambush or a place that I can be there, not be seen, waiting for the opportunity if I saw something unpredictable or something that weird, not normal for the situation. Okay, I'm gonna roll 11.
You keep getting 11s. That is weird. Yeah, you're able to find a place that you think would be a good hiding spot in case anything is weird.
Okay, this place might be good. And I'm start looking around to see a farmer, a guard, a Donovan.
Indeed, that is all you
But
see.
I'm not seeing the... Yeah, but I'm not seeing the people that been harassed. I know, that harassing the farmer.
Not from what you can see, no.
I'll check that... Yeah. I'll check that it's clear that no bad guy here yet.
Yet.
So I walk into the farmer and starting asking them,
Okay. What do you say to them?
so what's it going on around? What's it going on around here? I heard that you guys are in kind of trouble.
They look at you a bit suspiciously. Yeah, we have been dealing with some folks recently. The damn separatists. I don't know why they're braver now than they were a couple of days ago. I guess they're desperate or hungry.
A separate. You mean there's some kind of resistance force or people in this island?
Yeah, kinda. Bass is only a new boss. She joined about 3 years ago. Many folks from the old Donphans left and now becoming what they call the separatists.
I see. Are they usually comes here often?
Every now and again, when the guard presence is light, either that or they try and steal from us on the way back. Thankfully, Daz has had a lot of guards around recently, so they're not trying anything. But I don't know. If they're hungry, they might get so desperate they'll attack even with the guards here.
I start to notice that guard the prison here might be slightly less than the city, that I can see it from the start. So I might just wait for the sun to set or when they come here.
Alright,
At my hiding place. Okay.
so the day will go up about as usual. Eventually the sun will begin to set, and soon, everyone leaves. It is now dark. There's only a couple of guards about, but even then, they soon will leave as well. You are alone. And that is when I would like you to roll me a perception check, please.
Okay, perception check.
Alright. You hear it. You hear some footsteps. You're not sure how many, but someone is arriving. What do you do?
So I put off the fire and put on my cloak, start to lay low and wait for anything that would be appear in a figure shadow.
Well, you see a few figures in the dark that are heading towards the fields. And as you see them, one of them will pull out a torch and starts lowering it towards the field. It seems like they plan on setting them on fire.
After they start lowering the torch, can I throw my battle axe
Sure.
really
I would like you
fast?
to roll me to hit. Roll to hit,
Shit.
please.
A hit? Why
Yes.
can I?
So on your sheet.
Which one? Hit that. Hit dice. This one?
No. Hold on. No. So when I say roll to hit,
Okay,
it
okay.
means you're rolling to hit with your weapon. In order to try and roll to hit with your weapon, you're going to need to click on, for example, are you throwing a
Oh,
hand axe
okay.
or a battle axe?
A battle axe. A battle axe.
Then you'll need to click on the word battle axe one-handed. There you go. Alright. So unfortunately, well, I'll give you advantage since they don't see you, so that hits. Please click on the battle axe one-handed word in that on the Roll20 chat.
Again?
No, on the Roll20 chat.
Okay.
There you go. And you deal 10 slashing damage to one of them. And they will let out a cry of pain while dropping the torch. Thankfully, not on the actual field. So,
I came out of my hiding with my axe in my hand. I'm starting to asking the question, what are you doing here? And you better answer me truly, or you can get in trouble.
So, as you step out, they will all look to you, and within the light of the torch, you can see that there are 10 people there. You're outnumbered 10 to 1. And they listen to you before they all immediately draw their swords. It's like, let's gut this bitch. So, Do you have a token to represent
I like this
your
art.
character?
How do I put on the token exactly? I have my pictures here, but
Alright. So, on your sheet, click
Okay.
on Edit.
idiot. Yes.
Then you see the option, well, you see the thing that says Avatar.
Okay.
Click to click to upload and drop in the arts that you want to represent your character.
Okay. It's loading.
And then, ooh, nice. And then do the same for default token. Alright, so now
I'm fit.
all you
Okay.
need to do is click and drag it. Wait.
How do I?
Diddy, how do you drag your... Oh,
Click.
you go to Bio and Info on your character sheet, then click and drag it onto the map.
Bio. An info. Click and drag. I can drag it. Click the sheet. I hold info. I'm trying to drag it, but it's not working.
Click.
Sweet, you
There it is.
drag out of the menu on the right, where you
Got
would
it,
click on
I
your
see.
character sheet. Okay.
So sweet. What should I say? Zizladel. I would like you to roll me initiative, please. Oh, you dragged yourself twice.
Oh, I'm here.
Well, where are you?
Ah,
Do you want to
how
be
do I-
up or down?
Uh, I'd like to be up, please. I
Okay.
don't want to be down in front of them.
Alright, now please roll me an initiative.
Initiative. Okay, give me a second.
And before you roll, click on your token.
Take my token. Okay.
It ain't got a very good one.
How do I roll initiative again?
You click on the
If
token,
you-
go to your sheet and click on initiative. That's
Okay.
up above your total current hit one. There you go.
15.
Alright. So, you're first. What do you want to do?
Me first. I'm gonna throw my second battle axe with my Devil Fruit power in it.
Oh, unfortunately,
So,
throwing your battle axe,
unfortunately,
you're going to need to step closer.
god damn it.
If you want to hit them with a battle axe, you'll need to get within 25 feet of them. If you get within 50 feet, then it will have a disadvantage.
Can I throw and just run very fast, follow up? I don't care if it's gonna land, hit or not. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can throw. You can try and throw something to land near them. You'll have to roll me athletics.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay.
Ooh, unfortunately, it falls short. It lands here.
Okay. As I grab my hand axe, what can I do with this thing? Can I do the soul gas real quick?
A what?
A soul gas.
Soul Blades. Remind me, what does that do?
Also, you refine your affirmation haki to perceive the spirit and intention of those around you. I don't need that, actually. No, I don't need that. I got that. Right, I'm just gonna stand there and wait for them to come with my hand axe.
Alright. I'll start practicing 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. And that will be that. Alright. This is your turn again.
Now, they're exactly the point where my excellent.
Well, you'll have to throw from 20 feet, otherwise you'll get a disadvantage. You'll need to get a bit closer.
Look, the last time when my axe just landed.
Oh, okay. What you doing with that?
My Devil Frost is a rupture, so I'm gonna blow that soil.
Alright. Do they need to make a save? Does it mention needing to make a save?
Where's my Devil Foot?
It should be in your sheet.
Okay, now let's see. 5-foot area with Barbara, 60 feet up to around an airport, deal 3d8 time to damage. And destroy.
That is weird.
But don't, it
does-
doesn't say
yeah, it
I'm
doesn't
gonna
say.
roll the save.
That is not usual. Okay, hold on. I will add that here. But in the meantime, please roll me
That-
3d8. So 3d8.
3d8.
Yes, d8 dice. 12. Alright. So, here is a tutorial for you. When facing a horde creature, like this thing that you're currently fighting here, because this is not one person, this represents 10 people all at once. Area of effects damage is twice as much damage. So your 12 turns into a 24.
Okay. So it's working.
Yeah. If
Right.
your axe blows up and it sends them off scattering before they're able to reconvene again. It definitely seems like they weren't expecting it. One of them's like, shit, she's a devil fruit user or something. And one of them's like, no, that was just a grenade. Don't psych yourself out. A grenade shaped like an axe? Yeah, I think they use those somewhere. Somewhere called... starts with a G. I forget where though. So,
Start with a G.
yeah, don't worry about it. So is there anything else you wish to do?
Okay. So as I rush in and wielding my axe,
Are you sure that you can? What is your movement speed?
my movement speed is, where is it?
Let's see.
Movement.
You did not note down your movement speed. Since you are a human, which is 30.
30, okay.
So, please move your token so that you are within melee range. You have to move one closer. There you go.
I'd like swing my hand axe
Alright, roll to hit. With your
as in
hand
front of me in the vertical line.
axe. And will hit. Roll damage.
God damn it.
No, it hits. Alright. That is it.
12.
Okay. Anything else?
So now, as I wear it as 2 hands, I'm gonna do the 2-weapon fighting. So I can modify the damage of a second attack. Right? Okay.
Yes.
I turn around and smash the other guy.
With what? A hand axe or again or a battle axe?
A hand axe.
Alright, roll it.
So I'm gonna do it again.
That hits. Roll damage. 13. Is it?
9.
No. Alright. So you've been able to take out a few of them now. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Can I do an execute?
Execute. Let's see.
Thunder as execution.
Okay. Yes. Roll me a 3d8, please.
3d8 with this.
Holy moly. Alright. So you're able to take out yet another one. Is there anything else you wish to do? Do not forget, since you are a level 9 warrior, you do have extra attack.
Oh, I haven't used that yet. Okay, I'm gonna do that
Alright.
as I rush in. Grab my hand axe from the ground, throw it to one of them, and swing my hand axe to other guy. Can I do that? I can.
Okay. Well, for future reference, I'll allow it this time, but in future reference, when you are doing a ranged attack, when they are point blank, it will be at disadvantage.
Oh! Okay. So gonna do axe first.
Ooh, boy.
My god.
That ain't good. Your first...
It's
your
gonna hit,
first
isn't
crit
it?
fail in your first
Okay.
session. First session out. You gotta love that happens.
My god.
When you get to critical
Okay.
failure, it means that something goes terribly wrong for your character. Typically in a fight, it means that they get to
Look.
try and attack you.
Okay. Why the try?
Alright, so. Does a 24 hit your AC? For future
24.
reference, an AC is an armor class. In your sheets, it's in the shield that's next to your initiative. In your case,
Okay.
it's 16.
It's 16.
Yes. So when an enemy goes to hit you, they have to get above your AC or your armor class, or just at the same as 16. So 16 and over in order to hit you. And in this case, they do hit you, so you will be taking 6 piercing damage.
Okay. Can't deal with it?
Alright. Now then.
Okay,
It is
do
dead.
I roll my hand axe now?
Oh. Alright.
Oh.
Yes. Roll it. Since you are 2. Alright, that hits. Roll damage. Okay. Oh. It is their turn now.
Yes. So,
Well, a 13 doesn't have AC, but a 22
Oh.
should. A 14 does. 22 she does. That's weird. So but they will all attack you, and 2 of them will max to hit, meaning you will take. That is weird.
60 damage.
In total. It is now your turn again.
Alright. I'm gonna do the present state within the mighty swing.
Crescent Strike. Okay. So they have to make a dexterity saving throw. And DC will equals 8 plus 4 plus 1 plus 5. Plus 1 or 5. I'm guessing you're picking 5. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely don't make it. Roll that damage.
Oh, my hand axe, okay.
No, it's 3d6 plus your strength modifier. So 3d6 plus 5.
But 3d6 plus 5.
Alright, so that means you deal
18.
18 slashing damage, or in this case, 18 times 2. That's 36. Right?
Yeah.
This is my count. 36. So there are quite a few less of them left now. We've taken out the majority of this group's forces. So now instead of attacking 4 times, they will now attack twice. And miss both times. It's your turn.
Can I use the, what is it called? Thunder step. 3 shot, what the shot they're taking.
Buffer step. As part of your devil fruit.
Yeah.
Well, you can't do that during their turn, or during your turn. Yes, feel free. Where do you wish to go?
Just, I'm gonna do the thunder step. I'm gonna thunder step behind them, so they get through. Get through it.
Alright, please move your token.
Yeah.
They must make a Constitution saving throw. And please roll a 3d10.
3d10.
Yes. 11.
11.
Good lord. So, in cases like these, since they critical failed, that will double the damage that you're dealing. So, 22. But since you're fighting
Let's go.
a horde, that quadruples the damage you do. That turns that 11 into a 44. And they are defeated. Congratulations! You won your first ever battle in DnD.
They
You punched them with an
that
axe.
survive or something. Oh, they all just die.
Well, they're not dead. This is another rule that's I
They're not dead.
because nobody ever dies in One Piece, for the most part, I institute that nobody dies unless explicitly stated that it is a lethal blow, or you attack them after you have downed them.
Oh,
So in this case, they're not dead, they're just unconscious.
Good. Can I do that?
You want to kill them? Nothing's stopping you.
Why not?
Alright. So, you kill the separatists.
So there are 10 of them.
Yep.
For the 10 of them. So I'm gonna let 2 leave.
Oh. Right.
Yes.
There are 8 dead separatists.
Do I need to
and
do I need to
2
roll
that are
something?
alive. No. It's not like they can stop
Okay.
you.
Are they like out of their consciousness? Are they still like can talk? Oh, they
If
cannot.
you wake them up,
They just knock out.
you can wake
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wake 2 of them up.
Alright. They wake up.
I'm gonna
What's your
I'm
shot?
gonna tie them and wait for them to awake. Yeah.
Alright. They awaken and they are shocked and try and get up, but they cannot because they are tied.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you to the question. I would like to know why are you attacking the farmer? I know that you're desperate, but that's gonna be a choice. And met the rest of you guys.
One of them will spit in your face, and the other will be like, "We'll never sell out the crew, especially not to you."
Okay, that's kind of rude. As I touch the neck, I starting to make them swell with my devil fruit.
Do keep in mind, your devil
one that
fruit
spit at
only
me?
allows you to do that to inanimate objects, as in not people, just
Ah.
objects.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Is there anything in their body that an object?
Well, you put ropes around them.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna put rock in their mouth and make it swell.
Both of them or just one?
Just one.
Alright. So, you place a rock in one's mouth, and as it swells and swells, eventually it will rupture. The results are as one would expect, a bloody fountain that rains down on the both of you. And the one that spat on you it looks at his friend, who is now headless, back at you in shock.
Now you better choose your word carefully. I'm gonna ask you one more. Where are the rest of you?
Please roll me intimidation.
Intimidation it is.
Fine.
13.
And he will give you some directions as to where you can potentially find more of them.
See, if you talk at the start, this thing will not be happen. Now, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you tell the rest of your guys that what happened here. And I hope I would never see you again.
Oh,
Now, go.
well, you do have to on time.
Chop
first.
chop.
No, that's me, the DM.
Can I not?
But
Can I
yes.
not do that? Can I just make them stand up and tie only their hand so they can just walk?
Alright. You let them get up, and off they go, waddling away with their ropes on.
Yay.
So,
Now the rest of the the rest of the 9 body that I left here, I'm gonna bring it back to collect my reward.
Okay. So,
Should I chop the head off or just killing them one by one?
you take their heads?
We can.
Alright. You take their heads. You return to the clinic, and Capo Cleaner, upon seeing you with the heads, just lets out an impressed whistle. Not bad, not bad. I guess those axes on you weren't there for show.
You know, it's not that bad actually. Kind of a lot of fun. Now,
As long as you had fun.
where will we for the last time?
10,000
Where will we
per
from the
herd.
last time? 10,000 per each, and I have here is mine, the headless one.
Alright. Bill gets up, pulls something out, and hands it to you. You'll see that it is 90,000, well, not 90,000 notes, but 90,000 berries in notes and coins.
I've starting to look at the money that I earn. My eyes start to grow. A type become mercenary.
There's more where that came from as far as work is concerned. It's very clear that you know what you're doing.
Well, actually, I kind of interrogate one of them. If you want to know the list of the information, you know what to do, right?
You're paying me for information about the separatists. The guts on you. Okay, how much?
Face your tower, and this is our first business. I'll give you a percentage cut. How about 20,000?
Okay. And she'll hand you 20,000 more notes. Here you go.
Pressure.
Information.
As I tell them the information I know.
Alright. Now here's my counter offer. I'd like to pay you to go deal with it. Not by yourself, of course. I'll send backup with you.
So that's the deal then.
It is.
10,000 each.
10,000 each, and I'll say 15,000 at the end for taking out the base of these degenerates.
Sure,
Great.
I agree and raise my hand. The still covering it, but for the handshake.
She looks to your hand before pulling out a medical glove, just puts it on, and then will shake your hand. So,
That's a deal then.
it is.
And this with this blood. You sure you're not gonna take your glove off anymore, right? And I release my hand and walk out.
So. Dizdladal, I would like you to please roll me. Well, actually, you tell me. How long do you plan on staying on the island? Actually, first of all,
How
you roll
long?
me- First, roll me a D100. Let's see how well you're able to do in the following mission.
Okay, D100.
It is a resounding
95.
success. Like, holy crap, you impress the Donovans a lot. They not only do you earn 200,015 berries for your work, but you're given a 50,000 berry bonus because of how impressed they are with you. and they promise to offer you more work for as long as you are staying on the island. It seems that you have made friends with the Donovan family. But
A pleasure doing business with you. But
how long do you plan on staying on this island? You were wandering for a reason, after all. Sometime you might want to leave.
Until I get the information that I'm looking for.
And what
some
information is that?
Some high-ranking Marines. That 2 years ago, operation around the West Blue in the remote islands. I guess you can have it that they cleaned the island, swept out of the town. Then nobody left.
Well, let's see. How are you going about trying to find this information? Who do you plan on asking?
The first plan asking, and I plan on go to the Turban Mercenary if they have one, but I don't think they have one in this town, so I'm
There
planning
are-
on asking the one in control here.
There are a couple of mercenaries. Not many, but a couple. And one of them, who looks a bit odd to you, walking around is constantly spinning flintlocks, like almost all the time, has a jovial smile on his face, says, "No, I ain't heard nothing about it." Then he pauses. "Actually, I did hear a rumor or something or another. Something about a heavier marine presence around here, due to the celestial dragons being on vacation in West Blue. Now, there are a lot of high-ranking marines with them, so you might run into who you're looking for."
Okay. Did information build you? Thank you.
He nods.
So, what do you need in exchange?
How about a drink and a name, miss? You can call me Jack.
Jack? That's a nice name. Sure. I can buy you a drink. 2 for what? 2, please?
Alright. But you can't give me your name?
Just call me Sis.
Nice to meet you, Sis. But it seems you have gathered some information during your time there. It has taken you a few days, though. About a week or so, before you're able to find that out. But now that you have this information, what do you plan on doing?
I guess I'm gonna stay here for a little bit before I head off
Alright.
to another island or to that island.
Well,
But for now, I'm gonna settle here and see what will happen.
alright. So a few days will pass. You'll be given a couple more jobs. You'll spend the money on your living in the city and whatnot. And you end up beginning to like it there. But one job that's given to you is a bit unusual. This one involves you finally coming face to face with the boss that you wanted to speak with before. But there's something else on about it too. Everyone seems a bit on edge. You've been hearing rumors about people being unable to leave the island unless they get attacked by a giant tentacled creature. It's unusual, but it's something at least, as far as work is concerned.
A giant tentacle.
Giant tentacle creature.
Attacking a people who try to leave. If the sea got mad at you or something.
accept this job.
Yeah, nonetheless, it's a job.
Alright. So.
Okay.
Alright. So. The day of the job arrives. You are led into an odd-looking bar and quickly ushered into the back room.
Oh god.
Standing
Why am I so
behind-
small?
Everything's small in this room. Standing
God.
behind the counter
Okay.
is a woman with a large black hat, wearing all black, kind of fancy clothes, but has no jewelry aside from her large gold earrings. And standing next to her is someone who's dressed in a similar suit to the other Donovans, but instead of a suit jacket, he has a leather one. And he eyes you up and down and says, "This is the one that Capo Cleaner is so impressed by?" And he glances to the woman with the earrings. Guess her standards are lowering nowadays, huh? Well, look. All you're supposed to do is stand over there, and he points here. Look intimidating and don't say anything.
Odd. As I just looking at the wall and everyone around, I kind of ignore what he said, but I'm walking down anyway.
Alright. So, a few minutes will pass by. The two won't speak to one another. But then the doors will open. 3 people will walk in. You recognize them to be fishmen, but there's something... Your hockey senses that there's something off about them. Something dangerous. Especially the one in the middle. You don't know why, but he...
Can I use my soul gaze now?
Sure.
Okay, sorry.
Soul gaze, dude?
Oh. You gain advantage on all wisdom check, and you can use your action to learn specific aspect about creature you can see.
Imagine that. It's just scan.
Yeah,
Alright.
you just scan.
Let's see.
Do I roll the
Well,
kick
which
in?
one are you doing it on? The one in the middle or the 2 jellyfish inside?
I think I'm gonna do Davy Jones. I'm sorry, I not think you.
Sorry.
I'm gonna use Gnaw. One in the middle.
Okay. So what about him are you trying to scan? Or soul gaze? His hit points, his insies, resistances, or vulnerabilities. Whether it's a spellcaster, his supernatural abilities, or do you just want to find out something else?
Can I do all that? I'll just pick specific.
Just one specifically.
Okay, I guess supernatural ability.
Supernatural abilities. Yes, he has. Let's see. 1, 2. 4, 5.
Do I need to do the wisdom check or not?
I don't think you have to. It just gives you an advantage on it.
Okay.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll me a d6.
D6 it is.
1. Alright.
Phụ bạn vẫn còn but
No, that's fine. It's not. It's
Net
fine in
fun.
this instance. It's not an attack or anything. So what you learn
Oh
is
god.
that he does have supernatural abilities, including one called, and this is funny, Protection of the Nameless One. His thoughts cannot be read by telepathy or any means unless he allows it. Whenever a creature tries to deal psychic damage to him, they take damage, and whenever a creature tries to read his mind, they also take psychic damage.
Ow.
And as you notice this about him, he is just you see that he's just staring at you. It seems he noticed what you did. But he will then focus back to the matter at hand as he walks forward and rests on his cane. "Idamdash," he says, his voice guttural and with a lisp. "You know why I am here. I have heard from a reputable source that you have something that the Alpha Force wants. Until you give it to me, your people will suffer. What I have done right now is a warning. I do not want your people to suffer for no reason, but I will make them if I have to. This is your only warning. Give it to me, and I will leave. That's simple." The woman stares at him, and then will just snort slightly. "I have no idea what you're talking about, Barbosa." "That is the incorrect answer. I was hoping for your people that you would be less selfish, but I suppose someone with the devil fruit like yours would not know the meaning of the name the meaning of the word selfish. You know, Oni, we are leaving." And he turns. 3, just leave. But right before leaving, Barbosa is going to turn around again and is just going to look at you. Sorry, Zizzle. Just give you a slight stare.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Another stare back with an hostility intention.
Roll me an insight check real quick.
Inside check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Inside.
His stare is not hostile. It's acknowledgement. It seems he's silently saying, I'm going to keep an eye on you. And just like that,
Well, good to know.
they're gone. Madame Naz will stay where she is. London will go to. Well, best thing about having insurance is when you don't need it, I guess. As useless as it can be. Go speak with Capo Cleaner, you'll get your payment there. You can go.
Finally. Super idiot. As I walk toward them.
Towards him?
But before I walk past and I lay no. Where do I go? The room?
The door. The door is down here.
The door. Okay. kind of look at the lady of my shy eye and then leave. And then I live.
So, for the job is standing there. You are going to be paid 500,000 berries, but Apple Cleaner will make this clear. You are not to speak of what's happened inside to anyone.
Anyone that alive?
Just don't talk about it.
Undo my curse demon work again. Could I talk to one of my spirit?
Are you asking me or are you asking her? Because you can't just talk to them. If
I'm
you want to.
asking you directly.
Yeah, you can speak with them if
DM.
you want to.
Yeah. Okay. As I walk out, I kind of, if anybody look at me, kind of speak to myself, right? But no, I'm talking to voice in my head.
What do you say?
Firstly, we can't eat him. Secondly, it's a dangerous person.
You
And
feel,
thirdly,
you feel a sense of disappointment from the spirits within you at the aspect of not being able to eat someone.
you can't eat the squid. I mean, the normal squid is fine, not the walking one. Okay?
The disappointment is tempered a little, and they're okay with eating a giant squid, but they really wanted to have at it with that walking guy.
You know
Something
what?
about him has
You
got
can-
them a little riled.
Yeah, I can change it. You know what? We can deal with the giant squid that blocking the arbor. And then we will see what will happen, okay?
They seem fine with this. But the question is, how are
Good.
you going to go and deal with the giant squid? Because as you head to the harbor, you see that there are lots of ships there. When you arrive, there weren't that many. Well, rather, there were many, but not too many that the harbor was basically full. But now, you see that the harbor already is losing any space that it has. It's not going to take very long for things to get dangerous as far as space is concerned with all the ships and whatnot. And it doesn't look like any ship is planning on leaving either. You didn't come on a ship on your own. You were basically hitchhiking, as it were. How do you plan on getting out to the Kraken?
I need a ship and I need a crew. God damn it. I don't think all the money I have can hide all of that. Need to figure something else. I was wandering around the shore, looking out the ship that been gathering.
Roll me a D100. Let's see if you can figure
Forgot
out
about.
something.
Yeah, they forgot about stealing a canter that year. 79.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like anyone is willing to go out there for any price. Doesn't look like buying it is going to solve it. Well, renting rather. Buying might be a different question entirely, but you do not have enough money to buy a ship. Those are very expensive.
But renting a ship will do. Do you need an insurance in case something happen?
No. You need to rent the ship and the crew.
No.
But it doesn't look like anyone's willing to rent you to leave the harbor. So renting seems to be out of the question.
I'm just starting to thinking about all of this. My mind is completely blank. And I'm just gonna go to the bar. get something to eat, and we'll figure it out somehow.
Alright. So, days will go by. The city starts to get more and more full. You continue to do jobs in the background. With the city getting more full, you actually get more jobs. The Donovans cannot protect the people on the outskirts as much as before, so more and more separatist attacks keep occurring, which is fine for you. More money, after all. In fact, you're starting to make enough that maybe you could potentially rent a ship, and more people keep arriving that maybe someone would eventually agree to go out there to fight the dragon. And that is when everything stops. You're walking down to the harbor to go potentially try your luck again, and then everything just stops. All of the sound
Stop, like,
yes, all of the sound
No.
is gone. All of the sights you see are just frozen in place. And you try to move, but you find that you can't. You're stuck in place. Everything just stops. And then everything goes dark. Hey, thanks for watching the video until the end. If you want to see more of my stuff, click on either the vids on screen or check out my YouTube channel. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and check the description for more places to follow me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be seeing you.